And the abrupt ending of the intro. Hello, everyone.
It's a tad abrupt.
I know. I know. I thought about fixing it up, but it's kind of funny without that it suddenly ends.
Hello, it's just all of a sudden, it's like if you're not prepared, you're just, like if you're busy doing something. Oh, I got a couple seconds for the intro, and then nope, it's done. You better be finished doing what you're doing.
Right into the action.
Right into it.
Hello everyone. I am Hockey, the ad hoc artist, most ever man in comics. With this, running a special show today with my good friend here, Jason Bascom of Unhinged Entertainments. Welcome, Jason.
That's me. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm rude. I'm sending a text message in the middle of this.
Oh, that's all right. Let's all do that.
No.
Oh,
all right. I'm done.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm good.
What were you saying?
What was that? I was sending you some booty pictures, but of me.
Awesome.
It's fine. Yeah, me in shorty shorts. So yeah. For reference, for reference, of course. No, I'm doing all right, man. I woke up a little late, but we went and saw Black Adam today.
What did you think?
I thought it wasn't bad. It wasn't okay. It was like everybody says, it's a mid-tier movie. It's a lot of action. There's not a whole lot of deep dive story, but it's not bad. It's fun. It's an action movie. If you want to go and escape the world for a minute, it's not bad. Yeah. Sorry, it's getting cold, so my heater's on.
That's fair enough. I fully understand, but no, I haven't gone to see anything. I tried to watch the It last night. The one that came out about 10 years ago.
Yeah, not the one with I'm blanking on his name now.
Yeah, well,
not the one with Tim Curry, the other one.
Tim Curry, not that one. So the latest one. Mm-hmm. So we put it on, and then one kid would come in, and then we'd pause. So then another one would say this, another one would say this, and then and we got half an hour into the movie. It had been 2 hours, and I just thought, nah,
dude, that happens. That happens to me at work. I like to, people upload all their videos throughout the night or day or whatever, and then I listen to them while I'm at work sometimes. And I'll be trying to listen to Shane's videos, and I have to pause it because the phone rings. It takes me like a good hour and a half to watch a 20-minute or 15 minutes a little video that he uploads. So I'm like man. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I hate it, but I'm at least at work. I can finish it. You're at that point. It's a movie. It'll take you 6 hours to watch a movie at that rate. Yeah,
exactly. So it's kind of frustrating, but that's all right. We muddled through it, and it was good. So
it's not bad. It isn't too bad.
Like the first bits were okay. Like what we saw, I thought. I don't like the date change because they sort of moved it forward to start. So when they're kids, it's 88, and I'm pretty sure it was like the 70s in the original one. So 60s and 70s. And I'm not a big fan of that. Anyway.
Yeah, and I also still like Tim Curry. I mean, it's just I know it's a different portrayal, of the character, but he can't, dude. I mean, you can't go wrong with Tim Curry. He's a great actor. Not to knock that other dude. He did a good job. But yeah.
Tim Curry's wonderful, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Dude, when he was Darkness in Legend, I mean, come on. It's so good. Yeah.
That character Darkness was a lot different. Like I probably saw it when I was younger. I don't remember it. We watched it again recently, and I was not expecting that character. When I watched it, I thought it'd be a lot more sinister, and he kind of was, but then he's kind of weird as well. So,
I like the part where he's talking to what's her face in the dining room. It's great, and he gets all mad because she won't sit down. And good movie, dude. I love Legend. It was a fun movie.
Richard Fawkes is here. Welcome, Richard. He said he is at work, so.
Listen, there
he goes. He says, I feel you. I'm at work right now, which is unfortunate. Working on a Sunday is like the worst. I have a permanent Sundays off, so Thank goodness.
Well, it's Monday for you, isn't it? Or no, it's Sunday for you. Is he in? So he's an Aussie, I take it?
Yeah, he is. He is an Australian. So
yeah, I always forget, dude, that it's the next day for you.
It's the next day.
Yeah.
And Wolf is here. Hello to you, Wolfler. Thank you for joining.
What's up, Wolf?
And some person was asking what's happened to the Alien Hockey Show. Well,
Ali went through a lot of changes. My name is Ali.
Exactly. He grew a beard. She got blind.
Yes. Grew a penis.
Yeah, that's it. Apparently, you can be anyone these days.
You can be anyone these days.
So Ali wasn't bitten by a vampire again, was she? Maybe.
She could have been.
I think no, apparently her dog was, though. So she's had to race her dog to the vets.
Yeah, we hope her little puppy is.
Yeah. So it's 2 p.m. Yeah. So he's in. So Richard's in a place that doesn't have daylight saving, which is Queensland. So
okay. Yeah, it's so infuriating because obviously you don't need it. If you needed it, everybody would be doing daylight savings. But parts of the world don't. Some parts do. Some parts of your country do and don't. It's the dumbest thing ever, man. It's obviously not a necessity.
It annoys me, but not that I can make any changes about it. Mo Biggs is here. Hello, Mo. Thank you for joining.
Oh, what's up, Mo?
Thank you.
I'm sharing this out. By the way, everybody who's watching, share this out. Hit the like button. Subscribe when hockey hits 200. Just 200.
Yeah, I'm not too far away. So about I think I was about 12 or 13 minutes last. Scrolls across the screen. It's here somewhere. Banner 100. That's
let me say real quick. We are having really high winds in my area. So if I robot or cut out or something, I'll try to come back or I'll message you on Twitter if I drop out.
No, that's okay. Yeah, no, it's we've been having a lot of issues with everything at the moment because we've had floods, we've had it's just
what is
crazy.
It the end of the world over there?
No, that's understandable.
Is Australia ending?
Feels like it could be. We got burnt a couple of years ago, and now we're drowning. So it doesn't end. It's a harsh country at the moment. So, but no. Otherwise we're still okay. But it's been rough. But yeah, anything you've been up to exciting this week? I know you impromptu closed Frog G.
No, we didn't close anything, my friend. We did not shut anything down. Yeah, the checkbox was checked to go in demand. It was. I saw it before we even launched the campaign from the get-go. My mother saw it. Ink spots, like you don't have to check anything; it's automatically checked. And then before we ended on our closeout stream on Plague's channel, ink spots. Even before I think on Crackhead's channel too on that closeout stream, ink spots had checked just to make sure that box was checked to go in demand, and it was checked, so everything was good. The only way to not go in demand would be to uncheck it and click save, which we did not do. So, and then once 3 a.m. hit or midnight Eastern hit on US, it said you have opted out of in demand and it closed this down. So InkSpots emailed them to try to see if they can reverse it. If they don't reverse it, we are going to do a second chance campaign that will be launched on a Comic Skaters channel, a prominent CGers channel, and hopefully get some more income that way to help get revenue for the book and get stuff out there. So yeah, and that way people who can back who didn't get a chance to back that we wanted to, because I know like Crackhead didn't get to, he wanted to. I have family members. I think Odin wanted to back and he didn't get to back of Nine Realms. So yeah, we didn't mean like we didn't want to shut it down. We wanted to be in demand. And IGG, I still say, I know there's a lot of theories as to what. I still say it's just a glitch. A lot of people think it's an attack on CG. A lot of people think it's this or that, or it could be understaffing or issues like that. I think it's a glitch, and yeah. So I know Camel Moon had a similar issue, kind of, but not. And so it is what it is, dude. And we're no matter what though, we're gonna do. There's gonna be a way to get Frog G again. So
yeah, exactly. So which is good.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we want people to get their books, and even if it's regular tier or the highest tier, we want you to get your books. So, or a beanie.
Yeah. Or a beanie. Yes, get a beanie, which would be awesome as well. So,
I recently got this
beanies,
book.
Oh, wait a second. Let me embiggen you.
I recently got
that CG Vacation. Is it hardbound? I didn't realize it was going to be hardbound.
Yeah, it is. And hold on. Let me flip through here. If you get this book, you should get this. If you didn't get this book, I think you still can. But there you go. There's Ink Spots in Me.
Nice. There you go. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, Ink Spots. And I mean, it's a beautiful piece. Ink killed it. Did a great job. My camera doesn't do it justice.
She has golden horns. I didn't realize that. So when I read it, I thought it was like,
her horns are her hair, so she's actually a blonde, like a dirty blonde. So
yeah, I thought it was hair when I was reading it. I'm just going, oh.
You don't have to make me big, but right on the page turn is Irene. So that was funny.
Oh, nice.
No, you're good. Yeah, you got that beautiful Dale Keown hardcover. So her horns are her hair. That's just a sheen Ink Spots put on it. So because she uses a magic spell to put her horns up to make her look more menacing. And it also came with this it's like a pinup calendar thing. It's pretty cool.
Oh wow, that is cool.
Yeah. So
it is a calendar, or is it just?
It is a calendar. There are days in here. If you look,
is it for next year, or is it like Anna's and it's this year's?
There's like another month that you can use this.
Yeah, awesome. So.
No, it's for next year. So,
Okay, good.
Yeah. I got some some stuff we could show off. You want to show off some comics, man?
Can do. I've got some. I've been reading a couple of things that I've been collecting.
What you got?
I'll show what I've got.
What you got, man?
So I just finished reading. Switch around to. So I just finished reading this book, which is Geiger by Jeff Johns.
Ooh,
is it coming nice. All right? Yeah.
Yeah, you look good to me.
It just looks back to front to me. That's all right. Anyway, on the thing.
Are you backwards? You are backwards. You are backwards.
I'm backwards. Okay. Let me just try and fix that. No, I will. No, I just set up my second camera. Let me just. I'll just go back to myself. I just set up my second camera. We'll show yours, and I'll fix up the.
Yeah. Let me show. I'll show you this one. You'll like this one, Hockey. You'll like this one. Good.
Okay. Let me embiggen you for this. Oh, look at that. That does look good.
You want to know? You know who the artist is, don't you?
It looks like. I can't quite tell. No, I don't know who the artist is. I can't quite tell.
David Finch.
I was thinking it looks Silvestri-like, so I'm wondering if it's David Finch.
Yeah, dude. This is Ascension by David Finch. Yeah. I've recently been picking up some more of them at the comic shop. Because I have quite a lot of them. I just don't know which ones. So let me take it out because that glares. Let me know when your camera's set up so you can show yours. Yeah, there you go. This one's a lot darker.
Yeah.
But
it's very dark.
Yeah, dude, David.
It's just very dark. That's cool though.
That's just a dark cover though, is all.
Yeah. He is a talent, isn't he? I am a big fan of Finch. So
I know you are. That's why I thought you'd get a kick out of seeing.
I actually don't really own any Finch books.
Hockey.
It's hard for me to find stuff, so that's my excuse.
Well, tell you what, I could send you some stuff.
Yeah.
Whenever we send stuff to your for Frog G, I'll send you some David Finch stuff.
Hey, good stuff is here. Well, I am getting you to send some artwork to a friend to me, so to make it cheap, so that'd be good.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about the address. I've got
I forgot all about that.
That's all right. I don't think she's even there yet. So she's there from basically all of December into the new year. So
did you fix your camera?
I did fix my camera. So let me just switch back over. So
no, yeah, I forgot. So I gotta get started on it.
Yeah. So this is written by Jeff Johns, illustrated by Gary Frank, whose artwork is really nice. Yeah.
I'm still big.
Sorry. You're still big.
Yeah, because we're showing a book, but you're showing a book now, so you got to make yourself big.
Yeah. So Geiger, Jeff Johns, Gary Frank, and Brad Anderson, I think, is the colorist. So this was really good, actually. So it's about this green fella who's I'll just turn that camera off because you're getting a bit of glare. So turn the light. I mean, sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Yeah, sometimes you like to do justice.
Yeah.
Ooh,
so yes. Oh, it's quite lovely looking illustrations. So I say this. Gary Frank is the illustrator, and he knocked it out of the park with this. This is fantastic.
Why is that name familiar? Gary Frank.
I'm not quite sure. I'm not very good with remembering names. So
let me see.
And people, but like I don't know. Look at that. Look at this picture. Look at that. That looks awesome.
Oh, yeah, it's dope.
The colorist, I think, Brad Anderson, I think, is the colorist. So he's did a great job too. So, yeah, look at that. And so it's about this character whose last name is Geiger, and he was caught in a nuclear blast. So, and now he glows.
Well, that would make sense.
Yeah.
You need a Geiger counter around him.
Yeah, yeah. So he's got these rods that boron that keep the. So when he puts them back into his back, they absorb or at least help keep the glow away, so he doesn't explode. But yeah, it's really cool. It's a really good story. So it's kind of post-apocalyptic. There's little pockets of worlds. It's set in America because it's near Las Vegas, and these people have taken over different areas of Las Vegas. And like Camelot, this guy here is in Camelot, and there's a pirate one, and there's all different worlds. Yeah, welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome.
And there's all these different pockets, but he lives out in the sticks, out in the desert area. Everyone but him has to wear a suit because everything's radiated. So, but when you're inside the city, it's fine. But so it just sort of follows the journeys of these two characters get introduced as well. It's just a really, really interesting story. Now, there is more to it. This is only the first volume. It got to the end and it was going, oh, what a shame. It didn't finish.
Oh, no.
I'm going to have to look at the second one. So, but beautiful stuff. So, I wanted to show it off because I like the artwork. I really like faces. So I think he draws faces really well.
Yeah, those are really good. Like I said, the name's familiar. I might have some of his stuff or remember. Like I don't know why, but it just sounds like I should know the dude.
Alex VRB is here. Hello, Alex.
Yo, what's up, Alex?
Sorry, and Checkpoint. Hello, Checkpoint.
Hey, what's going on, Checkpoint?
Alex says, "Hi, everyone. I am out of town. Just popped in on the phone to say hi. Thank you very much."
Thanks, Alex. Appreciate that.
And I did say hello to Good Stuff, I believe.
Yeah.
So it was good to see good stuff.
Yeah, it's always good to see.
So yeah, this. So if you do, like, I know it's mainstream, like this is by Image Comics that produced this.
Nothing wrong with that.
So, but because it's like independent stories, I really like trying to find stuff that's independent in that regards. Right. And yeah, this was pretty good. So if you do see, I managed to pick up this on sale, so that's why I managed to get it. I thought Jeff Johns, great name in comics.
Yeah. And like I know Gary Frank is a pro. Like, I mean, he's done a lot of things. Yeah. I just can't remember where I know him from.
Yeah. So Jeff Johns, Gary Frank, and colored by Brandon Anderson, letters by Rob Lee. So yeah, great stuff. So they did a great job. So that so if you are looking for something, you're out and about and see this, give it a go, because I think it's great. So
nice.
Yeah. So I got
my stuff isn't really unknown stuff. I just have stuff that I've been picking up and re-getting. Like I don't know if I have, like, I don't know if I have it, but I have it. You know, maybe my light will help. Maybe it's a little dim where I'm at. Hold on. Does that help at all? Is that too much? It's too much.
A little bit. Yeah, that's not too bad.
Are you sure? Seems
a
little much.
It's
better?
Yeah, that's fine. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, so this is of the not the mini series, but the full run. 13 #1 by Jeffrey Scott Campbell.
I always wanted to read Gen 13. I love the look of all the characters.
Yeah,
I never got a chance to. It was hard for me to get that one. So
yeah, well, this is like the mini series is way more expensive. You know, it's pretty affordable to get this one. I think it was like $5 or something. It wasn't that much to get. You know, #1 of the full run. But
yeah,
I saw him in a long box at my shop, and I was like, I might as well get him. So yeah, but and then I got on top of that, I had to get it because it has got the pit on it. Yeah.
Oh, is that pit?
Yeah,
nice.
Jeffrey Scott Campbell pit. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then I don't know which number that is. What number is that saying there? Is this show
3?
Yeah, it's number 3. And then, so I guess I was picking up some more of the Gen 13s.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
there's one comic shop that's close, and it's in Sydney. It's still 3 hours away. But I keep forgetting to look for Gen 13. So.
Now I think this might be from the mini series. I'm not 100%. I always forget which ones were from the mini and which ones are from because this might be before he started to get, like, he was a little more Jim Lee-ish during the mini series.
Yeah.
And I think that's what this is from, is the mini. Because this is number what? 3 or 2?
Number 2.
Yeah, number 2. So I don't know if this is the regular series in the mini, but he still had some of that Jim Lee style to him, you know, that influence.
Push to that.
Yeah, he wasn't full on. I can't remember who does the colors on him. But
yeah, look at that. That's awesome. Just she's well endowed, that girl. So
yeah, yep, Fairchild, yeah. And dude, I remember because like look at her leg.
You can't see.
I can't see. Look at that leg. That leg's as big as her.
Yeah, I know.
Forget about it, dude. That goes on forever.
I think that was kind of one of the things I liked about it too. She had these long legs that went on forever.
Yeah, Fairchild had these really long legs, and then my initial copy is signed by Jim Lee, so I had to get a regular copy that wasn't. So I had to get Danger Girl #1.
Ooh.
Yeah, and
that's awesome. Again, another one I haven't read, but I've heard good reports.
Hockey, you're killing me, dude. I pulled these out. I pulled these out just because this is how she should look, dude.
Some person says happy Thanksgiving, Jason, and happy something to hockey. So
next week, but thank you, some person. This is how she should look. Like, yeah, that's how She-Hulk should look. You know, like muy caliente. You know, like look at that. Look at she's still muscular.
That's
She's still got the muscles,
but feminine,
but very feminine.
Yep.
And the funny thing is, funny enough, these are my sister's comics. Because when we were younger, she was like, "I'm gonna collect comics too." So I also have some old school ones. I got some Savage She-Hulks, and then I got this one. These are in the okay condition. This is the last Savage She-Hulk issue. So, but still, like very, very feminine, very beautiful. You know, but you still don't want to mess with this chick. You know what I mean? Like she crush you.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that's She-Hulk, man. That's how you draw. Like to me, that's why I love this cover. Like and this is the playfulness too that came with the book that John Byrne put in. You know, like it was tongue in cheek humor, but it was still cool.
Yep.
You know, good stuff, man.
Yeah, definitely. That's good stuff. Awesome. That's good stuff. Yeah, I know.
If I have more of these, I'll let you know. I'll send them. I said if I had more Danger Girls.
I do end up getting a lot of collection stuff, so I'll like trade papers. I'm happy for trade paperbacks because I can get the story. I can get everything I need all in one. I'm not a collector. I just want art and story, so I don't really need to buy.
Out of you yet, Hockey. Make a collector out of you yet. What does my birthday friend say?
KSS is saying She-Hulk should pose like a pregnant Demi Moore back in. Should pose like a pregnant Demi Moore back in the day. With beach ball instead of a baby bump. Right. Yep. Okay. That confused me for a moment there. So, a bit of Batman. Let's see. Bringing
this is the Mark Silvestri one, dude.
Oh, the new one.
Yep.
Oh,
look at that. So good, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look out for that because I was a little worried about DC at the moment. The stories aren't great, but
and that's what I get from this. A lot of people told me the story in this isn't the best, but I mean, it's Mark Silvestri artwork, you know.
He should be coming back to do DC stuff, yeah.
Well, he's Shelby even said he's been working on this for like 10 years.
Like crazy.
Yeah, that's not even a joke. Like he's been developing this and working
that second page, the middle panel there, where he's got his wings, the cape spread out, right in the middle. He's got a massive wingspan. Looks insane. Yeah. So,
yes, and I guess on the back, you have some. Hold on, like some. Look at this.
Oh. Richard said his 3-year-old is scared of Batman. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a work. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good, dude. And I have 2 of these, actually, so I don't mind opening this one up. So I thought I'm going to have to.
Awesome. I might have to call up the comic shop and say, can you find one of these for me?
Yeah, dude. I thought I lost the other one. It's in this stack or it's that stack right there. I have another one. Because I thought I lost. I misplaced it. I know it's in my room somewhere.
Well, Batman is supposed to be scary. That is true.
Yes, that is very true. He's supposed to strike fear in the hearts of men, of his enemies. You know, yeah.
I do, and KSS. I do remember the picture of naked Demi Moore, pregnant Demi Moore. Now, so
I don't know. That had to have been out. Like I'm sure he was homaging it. You know what I mean? Like that. I think that cover's pretty scandalous. I think it's worth a little. Like those are worth a little bit. Those She-Hulks, if they're in good condition.
You wouldn't even watch Lego Batman. Oh my God, he's that scared. Well, after, how about Rich? What about Adam West Batman? You wouldn't be scared of Batman after that.
Yeah.
I am the night. I am vengeance. Frog G's here. G'day, Frog G.
Yep.
Welcome.
Gee.
And Feline's here. My goodness.
Feline.
And Zaid. So Zaid was meant to be on the Alien Hockey Show tonight. We were going to read something. I'm not sure what, but because Ali's.
Everybody.
Zaid, would you like to join us? Because you missed out on the Alien Hockey Show. I can send you a link if you want to join.
Terms a good dude, man. Send him. Yeah, send it.
I will.
Check out back. I backed it.
Yeah, please. Please get back in. Let me just get.
Tropical Magics. I read this.
And I want to get Jeremy back on to do another Pencils at Dawn one time soon too. So it'll be awesome.
Yeah, dude, he's really good. He's really good.
Yeah, he is. Oh my goodness, the colors, just what he's producing. I thought he was going to be spending about 10 years on that book and how detailed everything is. So, Adam West Batman is only creepy, not scary. Exactly.
Oh, yeah, there you
go. Back in recourse.
Yeah, back in. I can't show these Faust
and,
books.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And back in the demo, it's free, so you might as well give it a go and try it out. So, he was scared of the bat logo as a kid, on a kid's ride, right? Oh, did you go to Movie World?
Movie World? Never heard of Movie World. Is that
it's a theme
thing?
Yeah, theme park thing, like with rides. But it's Warner Brothers, so it's all Warner Brothers stuff. So Disney, your Bugs Bunnies, but you got Batman, DC stuff there also.
Nice.
But now that Warner Brothers don't own, well, it's still Warner Brothers, but I'm just thinking if they end up splitting things up, what's going to happen with Movie World? So it's kind of weird. Anyway,
I don't know. I like the sound of Movie World as long as they got good movies.
Yeah. I say it's all movie themed. They've got a big street, and they'll have performers going up and down the street. It's like they might have the Batmobile come out. You can get photos with them and all that type of stuff. Or they'll have the actors dressed up, and they're wandering around the streets, and they'll pose somewhere, and you can go up and get a photo with them. I got one with a Catwoman a few years ago. Yeah, it's really cool. So,
do you still have the picture?
I have the picture somewhere. I'd have to go searching for it. Which I can. Movie World is heavily DC themed, yes, but they have a lot of Bugs Bunny is their stuff.
That's Warner. It sounds like it's Warner Brothers. Heavily Warner Brothers then.
It's heavily but they theme with the DC a lot. So I think there's 3 rides that 4 rides, 5 rides. There's even more. So there's there's a Green Lantern ride, there's a Superman ride, there's a Batman drop, there's a new DC Villains ride, roller coaster ride. So there's a whole bunch of big area that's a lot of DC. So
is the Villains ride kind of scary, or is it just a ride?
Well, when I went, it was in maintenance time, so I didn't get to ride it. It was a super roller coaster, so it's like one of the largest roller coasters in Southern Hemisphere, and I was so upset that because I love roller coasters so much, and I was so upset that I didn't go on that one.
Yeah, you would love where I'm at. Then we have a place called Cedar Point. And it's a theme. It's an amusement park, like roller coasters everywhere and stuff like that. Yeah, you would love it, man. You can't stay with us though.
Started the theme park. Guys, they said he started the theme park for a terror comics. It's called Bitch Planet. Ellie and I started reading Bitch Planet. It is terrible.
Man, my condolences.
What a terrible Batman. Sorry.
Oh no! Go ahead.
Richard said they have a Batman exhibit with every Batman except Patterson. Yes.
Well, that's
Batmobiles
new.
and suits. I'll have the Patterson soon. Like he'll be there. So it's still early days for them to get all that.
The Batman was okay. Like it was good. I like the first like couple hours. After that, fell apart.
Yeah.
Once you get to the that third act, it fell apart, dude. If they cut that off of there, that movie would be pretty good. I know Bar loves it.
Yeah. That last, I did enjoy the movie. I just felt they made him too likable too early. Like right at the end of the movie, where he's rescuing everyone, and like he's in the water, pulling people out of the water. I felt that was too soon because it's supposed to be year 2. I'm thinking this is too early for him to have a reputation like that for me. He still needs to be this scary thing that everyone don't know if they should trust him.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, and the cops were a little What's up, Shadowhawk?
Yeah. So, but for most of it, I think I'm not a big fan of the guy who plays it, but the Penguin was probably the best character in that movie.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
He was brilliant, and I thought he nailed that type of Penguin perfectly. So
yeah, he did a great job. He was, to me, like the best part of the movie, and everybody was like, "Oh, Pattinson didn't bulk up; he's too skinny for it." I'm like thinking, well, it is like you said, very early Batman. I could see him really getting more jacked up as the years go on, and he's having to do harder and harder things, and he needs to strengthen up. So I don't mind. He was maybe still a little too skinny, but he all in all, though, not terribly bad. I mean, that he could have been more of a Bruce Wayne type guy, but I guess they're going to delve into that more into the second movie. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
but
what I did like about it is that we got to see it was mostly Batman. We didn't see Bruce Wayne, so I didn't mind that. Whereas you look at some of the other ones where you don't see, they play Bruce Wayne, but he's not playing a different character. So in this regards, like they're just playing Batman in a suit. Whereas in this one, there was not much Bruce Wayne at all. So it didn't bother me that he wasn't playing this, philanthropist, whatever. So I didn't mind it too much.
That's why a lot of people like the Michael Keaton Batman, because he totally separated the two. Yes. Like he was a great Bruce Wayne, and he wasn't the strongest looking dude on the planet, but he was still a good Batman.
Yeah, he was great. I thought he was great. That's still my favorite. So, but I'm a big fan of the Nolan series. So that's probably my favorite series.
Yeah. Well, it has the best Joker in my opinion. I know Nicholson is really good, but man, Ledger really took it to a next level.
He did. I still think Nicholson was more of a Joker than Heath Ledger, but my favorite of the Nolan series is still the first one. So,
it is really good. It is really good.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish that they didn't ground it so much though with Ra's al Ghul. Like Ra's al Ghul, they should have kept him as this mystical, and they shouldn't have taken away that part of him. And I know it's because Nolan wanted to ground it. It's like, but you could have had so many doors open in that regard if you left him OG, So, I was like, I mean, you can't go wrong with what's his face playing him, but
So welcome, Silmar. He says Ali really has become unhinged.
Yes.
Was it a voodoo curse? It could be.
Could have been voodoo.
Does the change?
She got way too into Labyrinth, and this is what she came back at.
That's it. Exactly. Would Jason finally get some class and start dressing properly like hockey? He's dressed properly. He's dressed like properly. Unhinged.
Yeah, I got my Slipknot hat on. I got my Dog Fashion Disco shirt on. Got a little devil. I actually put this on here, but I got a hoodie with a devil on it. I got my comics behind me. And plus, I don't want to outdo hockey. I mean, come on. If I were to dress all nice and snazzy and stuff, then that's hockey's thing.
It's true. That's true. You'd outdo me. You really. George Clooney was the worst Batman. Now, I think he could have been a good Batman Bruce Wayne. If
he had a terrible script.
If he had a good script, good director, good everything. So good costume designs. So
to be fair, though, I hardly see George Clooney playing anyone but George Clooney. Oh, is he here?
I'm just bringing him in. Sorry, sir. I was we were just too busy talking about Batman, and I didn't see him pop in.
I've been sitting here during the roller coaster thing, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, Cedar Points!" Or hell yeah, Cedar Points! Like,
yeah,
dude, that place is awesome.
I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. How are you guys doing tonight?
All right, man.
Well, thank you. Good. How are you?
I'm just kind of relaxing, all cool, chilling with my dogs for today. I did an update on my campaign just to update some shipping costs. You guys killed it that first week.
Yeah.
Y'all killed me that first week. So thank you. Thank you. But yeah, you guys are great. I saw you were on. I was like, oh, heck yeah. What's up, Unhinged? And hockey, miss you, dude. Was looking forward to today. But yeah, we'll reschedule. No big deal at all. I got fur babies, man. These guys are wonderful.
Yeah,
exactly.
As long as you don't have furries, then you're fine. But
says the man with the chin.
Hey, man, there's no furries around here, though. You know what I mean? Like, you got them hidden.
Put eyeballs on that chin and start a furry club, dude.
Hey, man, you got to grow.
I love it.
I mean, it might be
I
hidden in the panels, though. Dude, I used to smoke, so this it's a habit. Yeah, I used to be a smoker, so I got to do something with my hands.
Yeah,
right?
well, I need to quit. So,
dude, honestly, all right, I'm so happy that I quit. I do feel a lot better, but I miss smoking, and it's been like 9 years almost. So
don't ever start.
No, I'm not. No, dude, I've been tempted several times, but just because of stress or whatever. But dude, like little things, like after eating a steak or something, you're like, oh, a cigarette would be nice. Yeah. Or like a long drive, you're just like, I'm usually the passenger, but I'm like, a cigarette would be really nice right about now. Like it's the little. Like once you get rid of the routine, you can kind of start to wean it down and control it pretty well. So but it's worth it, dude, and you save so much money.
But yeah, that's what I heard. I saw a guy like buy a Harley with his money he saved up for 3 years.
Wow,
after
dude, I was like, what? I just buy comic books,
right? But roller coasters, the best one I ever was on was called Chang, and it was at Six Flags in Louisville. It was a stand-up roller coaster that was super long, and it was insane.
I've never ever been on a stand-up one. I've been on one that you dangle your legs, dangle underneath. I've never been on a stand-up one. So.
It hurt. Like I'm a big guy, so I've got a really long torso. I'm 6'4", so I've got a pretty large torso. Yeah, okay. And the harness they get you in. You have to sit on this thing that comes up, and then the shoulders kind of have to lock you in. So I'm sitting there riding it like this, like Quasimodo, just. But it was fun.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
People that you tall people, you have that complaint, but I'm 5'6", man, so I got the opposite side of the spectrum where I'm just like, man,
your feet still dangle on it.
I can't reach the top of the refrigerator. Can you please get that for me?
Open cabinet doors.
I'm at 6 foot, so it's everything's kind of at a not a bad.
I'm short
thing for me.
Okay.
Big personality.
I don't mind. Hey, I'm 5'6", but I read at a 6'7" level.
There you go. Yeah. I like that. I like that.
No, I do I just love roller coasters. I actually one of my favorite types of roller coasters, which I've discovered now, are the ones that accelerate at the start. So you get
up
to like 100 Ks, and I'm thinking, oh yes, this is so cool. I love those.
And the G-force hits you as you slow down real quick, and you're like, "Oh, geez,
yeah."
Jerks, you get whiplash. You're like, "Thanks, man." Yeah. I haven't been to Cedar Point in years, though, dude. I live like 2 hours away from Cedar Point.
That's
Now,
one
have
of the things I
either
kind of
of you
regret when I went to America is that I didn't go to any theme parks. So I would have loved to have gone some. Yeah.
we used,
Next
I don't
time,
know.
though.
Yeah,
Universal.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Universal's great. Yeah, if you're gonna hit up a theme park, that way you get a whole atmosphere around.
And
you.
call me, I'll go with you.
Yeah.
I'm right down the road.
There you go. Man.
Are you in
Hey, that's an
Florida?
extra stretch goal or a perk for my campaign. $1,000, you come and go to Universal with Jeremy.
I love it. It's great. Dude.
Jim Cox is here. Hello, Jim.
What's up, Jim?
What's that one?
What's up, Jim?
What's that? I can't pronounce that. Giaga?
Oh, Geauga Lake.
Geauga Lake.
Geauga Lake. Yeah.
Okay.
Geauga Lake. There's also used to be a place called Kings Island.
The poor man's Cedar Point.
Yeah,
Says
Kings Island had the Beast and the Beast,
dude. Yeah, Beast.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Checkpoint says Disneyland isn't fun. Change my mind.
Yeah, Disneyland isn't. You're right.
Yeah, I'll give you coffee.
I can't change your mind on a fact.
I'll be honest with you. The set design for some of that stuff that they have, like for the World of Pandora, like that's just it's really cool to see what they can build. But yeah, parks aren't as fun anymore.
I'd be keen to go to Universal.
I'm 36, so it's just expensive.
Yeah. Actually, I turned 46 this year, so I'm getting to the point where I won't be able to go on rides soon because I'll get vertigo or get something. So I'm not quite there yet. I went to Luna Park, which is in Sydney, a few months ago with the kids, and I was still able to do the rides. They were upside down, and especially roller coasters. I think I'm fine with that. But I got to a point where we went on this one that just goes around in circles. It's sort of
it's called a merry-go-round.
It sort of goes around. Yes, but super fast. A very fast merry-go-round.
It's a fast.
And
you talking about like the wheel of death or something like that?
Yeah, it was kind of felt like it. And and you're getting pushed out to the sides and it's like squished up.
Centrifugal force.
That was and I was by the end of that, I was just going, no, I'm done. I've got to. I've got to.
Well,
that was the
they
end.
have that one that like round cage that they sit you in, and everyone has to lay along the wall, and then it spins real fast, and you get that one dude that's trying to stand up on it.
Yes,
like I could do it.
Yeah, that's what
80s made. What are you doing here? Is he streaming? 80s made streams later. Oh, maybe he's not streaming yet.
He might stream soon.
It's like, welcome 80s made. The lover of men.
And JV's here.
What's up, JV?
Thank you, JV, for joining.
How's
I've got everyone here. Please subscribe. Get me to 200
hit the
subscribers.
Subscribe button. Hockey will be doing a giveaway, and then I'll also give something away to somebody in the United States. Not international. It's free, and I don't want to pay that much money. Yeah. But everybody hit that sub, hit that like, share this out because you got Jeremy here, and he's got a new book out this week. How has it been going, man? How was your first week?
Stinking credible. Trying to make the updates to keep up with everybody has been the biggest thing. Is just I want to make sure that everything's right before I do updates and stuff. But you guys have absolutely killed it. You're keeping me on my toes, and I'm happy about it. You guys have blew past 2 stretch goals in the week.
Nice.
So
that's what you'd like to hear.
You.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man.
You got the 6 a.m. stickers you all blew past on Bancroft, and then you all just got past the next marker, which has dropped the Eric Weathers and Oliver Ark print. So thank you guys.
I backed during Crowfire, and I think that put you over. So yeah,
thank you.
Oh, yeah,
that
was
awesome. Man.
Yeah, I told you I was going to back, dude. I told you I was going to back Friday. And,
thank you.
And much like the Joker, I'm a man of my word.
And it was really you that had me keep this update open until tonight. Like just before getting on is when I made that update. Nice. I was like, I know guys have gotten paid. They told me that, so let me hold it until Saturday night. Let them get in on those deals. So
nice.
Thank you.
KSS says, will you send the other blue glove, Jason?
It keeps it soft for the ladies.
Anyone ready for their exam?
If you watch my statue streams, I am wearing two. So yeah,
exactly.
Because there's some statues.
No, that's fantastic that you're doing really well with the first week. How awesome is that? So,
I mean, that's all of you guys. I've been hanging out and talking to y'all, but
you're like, I just been chilling, man. You guys back to book. I don't know.
You all did the hard work. I just colored. You all did the jobs and the paychecks. And
it's just like picture pages, man. I'm a little bit like Bill Cosby without all the date rape drugs.
No, I'm not anything like Bill Cosby. Don't listen to Jason.
I just said without the date rape drugs. That's all, you know. I'm sorry, Hockey. I know. I your stream. I don't want to get it. I don't want to say the grape word. That could actually affect me. But my apologies.
Help us save all the unwanted blue gloves in Africa.
Melted.
What are you showing off now?
Melting pot.
In beginning. Yeah. Melting pot. What is that?
Nice. Got a Bisley cover. Look at that.
Wow.
Nice.
I saw it in the long box at the shop. I had to get it. So, dope.
Yeah.
It's dope stuff. I don't want to open it and show stuff inside because it might get your channel struck. So I don't know. But, yeah.
I got a crazy
Jeremy
collection.
High on his supply.
What, the crystals? Is that what we're talking about?
You can get those on his campaign, man. You can add them on.
Yeah,
add them all on for $20.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
and I was
really
tempted to.
And I got these bigger ones. I don't know what to do with yet.
Do
I add those to the campaign or not?
I would wait. You can even do those as like another tier or something, maybe.
Yeah, look at that. That's cool.
Yeah, just blue ones, red ones, all the colors of God's promise.
Yeah, you can do it as like another a tier or something, like just like an individual tier. As to people often sometimes may not like that. They're like, oh, I already backed. No, I got it back again. Pay more shipping. It's like there are ways to add it on. Hit up Bancroft.
I'm still having ideas. Like few of you guys have been like extra wonderful to me, and I'm like, hey. Throw it in there or something like that, you know. Like, dude, I don't know yet.
I've talked to people that I don't like, and I've tried to help their campaign out as much as I can. I actually like you though, but
this means my job here is done. Thank you, everyone.
Have a good night. No, but we want people to succeed. You know, this is the independent scene. You know, so we're all in this together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, and that no time have I really felt that until now, and I knew it was possible to happen. That's what it did. But I've been hanging out with you guys for so much. I already thought it was there, you know. And then, dude, this happens, and I'm like, oh shit! Thank you.
Awesome. Super great to see everything.
I have a couple things under. So, like, there is that lull that you'll get in the middle of the stuff, and you might be like, "Oh, nobody's backing anymore. They don't like." It's like that's not the case. That's just the way things go.
This first week is never going to be forgotten on me.
Yeah, dude, the first week is always awesome, dude. It's so good. It's so much fun. Well, not always. I mean, some people have had discouraging first weeks, but it's still the most adrenaline that you'll get usually is during that first week because you're just like, yeah.
I'm extremely lucky to have everyone on this. So thank you all so much.
Then you get to hang out with people like the best dressed man in comics. Not just comics.
I know,
dude. Indie comics.
I don't even know how to tie a bow tie.
Do you know what I'm saying? The dude has a bow tie. Why trust a man that accentuates the shoulders? I don't know, but you know.
This is one of
those aren't bad. Those are his last, dude.
Yeah, you made that one, Hockey?
Yeah. I sewed this one up myself. So
nice.
So look at you go all out.
Because they're real bow ties that I have to tie up. So they're not the clip-ons or anything.
Do you have a store where we can get Hockey's ties?
Hockey's ties.
Hockey's ties. I
thought
about it. I actually thought I want to try and see if I can make one. want to see if I can try and make one and like embroider, hockey on it or ad hoc or something. So,
Ad hoc.
Oh, ad hoc, yeah.
Ad hoc merch. Yeah, there you go. You can start making hats and everything. You sell bowlers.
Yep. So the thing is, I'm the only person who would wear them because no one wears bow ties. So. I was going, hey, one sell for me.
I would if I had a hockey bow tie, because then I could point at it and be like, it's cooler because I know
you would dress as you are now with the hockey bow tie.
Bow tie. Yeah. Pink Floyd right underneath it. Heck yeah. Just boom.
What's the other thing? You could also like customize some fedoras and bowlers. People wear fedoras over here.
They do. Milady.
Good day, milady.
So yeah, you can get away. I've got a few hats. So
you got a few hats.
Nice.
I wanted this one. I want to start a barbershop quartet. So I bought this so I could the barbershop solo at the moment, but
you can get you and Death Metal Hero in on it. Get some gutturals in there with your doo-wop.
Need a lead light bow tie. Yeah, I thought one of the ones that spin as well. She can try.
That would be great.
Get one of those whistles.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too.
RJ Ryan says hockey's like everyone dresses too young and hip. I better fix that. Yeah, I old fashioned with that one.
No, I don't know how fashion hit. This is what it used to be hit. Mm-hmm. This was the cool thing back in the 1908s.
That's right.
Everyone had the bowler hat.
Everyone had the bowler hat. Yeah.
Awesome.
No, I don't know how hip we are dressed. We're dressed like the 90s. So I don't know.
Yeah, we're grunging tonight.
Yeah, we're grunging. That's how I always dress, though. So
me too.
Every now and then.
Would be great with that hat. Yeah.
Oh, it would be. Can you play banjo?
No, I've never ever picked one up. So
Inkspots can play.
Inkspots
can play the ukulele. Maybe he could play the banjo.
Well, I can play the guitar. And so...
I think you can put a balloon, like a blown up, just with your lungs balloon, and stick it in the body of the acoustic guitar, and it starts to sound like a banjo.
Maybe. There you go.
Maybe so. I took my daughter to get a new guitar for her. She graduated school, and I thought, as a present, we'll buy her a new guitar.
Ibez,
yeah, Ibanez. She's left-handed, so there wasn't much choice with left-handed guitars.
You can string them upside down, man.
Yeah. Even at that,
I know. Yeah. So we've ordered that in. It'll arrive next month. But while I'm in there, I'm looking at all these other guitars. Like they had Fenders, and I'm there going, "Oh, I'd love a Fender." They had all these other ones. I'm just going, "Oh, I just love these." But they had some banjos. I'm just going,
"Yeah.
Oh, I should get a banjo, but I don't have time to learn to play it." So
I don't see there could be.
I would have gave her that. I would have gave her the banjo and been like,
"Here's your guitar." I'm getting me an Ibanez in the mail. Yeah, I'm left-handed.
Grunge will never die.
Grunge will never
How
die.
do you deal with that, Jason?
Banjo is Spanish.
I'm not left-handed, but I thought about that. It does string the strings upside down. Does that actually work? I mean, I know you got some bodies that have cutaways and stuff, but
I'm not a musician. I wish I knew.
Okay.
No, here's the thing. I'm left-handed, but I'm also right-handed. Like I'll throw a ball right-handed. I'll do everything. But if it's like holding something, like I'll draw left-handed, eat left-handed. Now a guitar, yeah, I would play that left-handed. So but I used to work at Guitar Center, and I would look, and they would have like maybe 3 left-handed guitars. Like the rest of the wall was all right-handed. I'm like,
it's all right-handed.
Yeah, isn't that bridge slanted?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you've got an issue with the bridge and with the nut. The nut itself up here. Can you see?
Yeah.
So it's gapped for the string size, and then you've got the this doesn't matter too much, and this is just So the cut there's no cutaway on this one, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But if you have like
if you replace the bridge and you replace the nut, it should be okay. So
yeah, but if you have whammy bars and stuff like that, then everything's
I got a kit to put together, an electric guitar kit. So I've got.
If you got an electric though, to play this upside down, you've got this in the road. You got mine doesn't. It's got the cutaway at the bottom. So if you played it upside down, you'd have no cutaway. So that gets in the road. So yeah, there's issues for playing a guitar like this upside down. So and again, the bridge and the nut, everything's sort of the wrong way. So yeah, you wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah.
However, Jimi Hendrix managed to do it. So
Jimi Hendrix,
he had an upside.
I know.
So
I think Kurt Cobain was also left-handed. So. Yeah. But
sorry, I'm back.
How dare you? Oh, kick Jeremy. This is ridiculous.
So I've got a kit for an electric guitar. I've just got I'm wanting to carve up the body.
I don't think that's going to play very well.
No. I gotta put it together. But it came with a blank body too.
Are you gonna customize that? Like
yeah. So that denathite substance in my book, the dark substance, I'm gonna get my Dremel tool out and go ham on this and create a denathite guitar.
Are you gonna offer that on the campaign?
No, but it might. It might show up the next campaign. I don't know.
You never know. Nudge, nudge.
Jim Cox says Stevie Ray Vaughan had a left-handed tremolo on his right-handed guitar. So there you go. So which means that it would have been at the top. So it would have been a bridge.
Yeah. And he's
a left-handed bridge.
Yeah. Stevie Ray was one of the greatest. So yeah. I love Stevie Ray.
Cobain played guitars left-handed, wrote and drew right-handed. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
My father, he's right-handed, except he's a big golfer and he plays he's left-handed when he plays golf, but he's right-handed with everything else. So there's a lot of people like that.
I skateboard left-footed, but I'm a right-hander and right dominant.
Yeah.
Skate goofy instead of yeah.
Nirvana was AstroTurf poop.
Okay. Sure.
So with the acoustics, especially if it doesn't have a cutaway, you can change them around. Okay, wouldn't be too bad. But
like everybody thinks I'm a musician because of how I look. But I always hung around with musicians, and I was more into singers though, more than anything else. So I'm more into vocals. You know, yeah. I don't get me wrong. I like some good guitar players, but I mainly am more into the lyrics of stuff and stuff like that. But there's a couple instrumental bands I don't mind listening to, but I can only listen to like one or two tracks, and then I'm like, I need something with words, man.
My buddy was a vocalist in the garage band we were in, and he would rip his chords on a regular to get some of those sounds to come out. But back in the mid '90s, I mean, we were all garage grunge bands.
Yeah, exactly. There was no technique; it was all just right. Yeah. Now, even the guys from the '90s though are trying to learn technique so they don't destroy their voices.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Hockey's more into the doo-wop scene.
Oh yeah, well I've done competition like choir and stuff. My buddy was into doo-wop back in the day. Like I went to private school for a couple of years, so I had to.
About being a scat man though. I want to be a scat man.
You want to be? I can see that.
Yeah.
I'm a scat man.
Yeah.
There you go, hockey. Of course, the tracks, man. Yeah.
Or yodeling, either way.
Oh, yes.
No, don't get no. What do you mean? Yes, no yodeling.
What about the Mongolian throat singing? So.
Oh, wow.
I love that. Yeah,
that's
the
crazy.
Yeah.
I think Luke's been trying to learn how to do that. If I'm
Luke.
Yeah.
What? That's awesome. What's the monk one that there's where they only have certain notes. I can't remember what it is. Anyway, yeah, it's all these unusual.
everywhere.
Jason was apparently you were thought as a surgeon because of your gloves. Yes.
I am like a surgeon, cutting for the very first time.
That's it.
Like, yep.
Like the game Operation. Yeah.
Although I don't know if you want me cutting at you because, being partially blind, you might be missing a couple parts afterwards. But, it comes with the territory.
I trust your senses.
Yeah, that's my latest joke.
Yeah, and I don't have a very steady hand, even though I'm an artist. So go figure.
What Frog G's throwing out a link was HU Hunrock? What is that?
Hey Frog, we should promote our own book. Promote Frog G, man. So you.
The Who is a really great Mongolian throat singing group. They're awesome.
Oh yeah, okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the Who. AWHO.
Right. It's Who. HU.
Yeah. HU. Yeah.
Have you heard of what is it? I listened to Sigur Rós, so it's an acapella thing. But there's this other like Norse inspired like pagan like music, but it's kind of in the same vein of like the Who. I forget what their name is. One of you guys will know what I'm talking about.
Maybe not. I'm very, very, very pigeonholed.
I'll find it.
Like, I'll get it.
High Lung. I think is what they're called.
I think Irene may know who they are. I think I've heard her mention them.
Yeah.
I think Irene might have mentioned them at one point.
Here you go in the private chat. Oh, if it pastes. There you go. High Lung is how you say it. But it's really interesting, like Viking or Norse inspired music.
Because I think Irene's been into that kind of stuff lately. I can't even click on it.
Mongolian throat singing rap. Oh my goodness.
Oh jeez, no, please no. I couldn't click it. I'm copying and pasting.
Can't stop myself from the Indiegogo. So is this a new? What's this link for? Like, if it's closed down, what? How can we back it?
Dude, Frog, she's closed down, man.
Oh no, we can't back it.
No,
second chance coming soon. So
yeah. Second chance is coming.
You didn't get
soon.
it. You will have a chance.
That might have been the link to the tweet, maybe, but yeah.
No, it's Indiegogo. But it could be. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, it might just be the campaign itself because it's. I can't click. There's
the closed.
I bet throat singing with rap sounds like chanting. It sounds like it's almost like full circle.
You could be. It depends on the speed of the chanting. Yeah. I can't click it. I tried to click the link. It won't click.
Okay, I'm going to show off another comic that I got.
Yeah, sure.
Let's have a look. So I got. I think I'll probably put this on. I'll make it big. I'm bigging myself.
Get yourself bigger.
This another one I picked up for like $5 or $10. It's a collection of short stories that most of them were okay. Like they're kind of unknown artists or creators, or at least very little known of these artists and such. So, but they have a write up in the back. Most of them were okay. There was this one where they're following this Frankenstein character, which I didn't really enjoy, and there's a whole bunch of those in here. But they're all horror themed. But there's out of it, you can see the list of all the different stories here. And half of those probably are just repeats of, well, not repeats, but this one character, but out of those ones that weren't, there were some good solid ones. This one in the start was a really good one. There's one towards the end, which I actually really like the artwork for, if I can find it, that was really good as well. So, if I can find, so the artwork is hit and miss in some guys. You look at that, I'm just going, oh, that's disgusting. The story was okay, but and then you sort of got the artwork's really different between everything. But there's this one. I'm gonna try and find it.
I'm seeing some strong use of blacks and whites in some of that. Some really good value work.
I've done well. This one, I really enjoy this. It's got a little bit of a manga-y look to it, so you can see the eyes, big eyes, and such. But this actually was a really good story as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see, look at that. This face here, that looks like it's straight out of a manga comic. So you can, you can see some influences from other things, but artwork in this one wasn't so great, but the story was okay. I'm saying, look, a lot of the stories in here were a few of the stories in here were pretty good. A lot of hit and miss. Artwork's hit and miss for a lot of it, but I picked it up for $10 to $15, and I think I did all right for that. So, so if you want something that's a little different, I don't mind anthologies. I like short stories, so I thought it was all right. So, yeah.
Descent into Dread.
So, if they did more, I possibly would get more if they did another one. But yeah. Anyway, I just thought I would share that. So, I'll.
I got a long box here, but it's all new stuff. Newer anyway. Like this wasn't even very good, but it's Capullo. It's Batman's or DC Metal, Heavy Metal.
Oh, Metal is weird series.
Yeah,
it's
the Metal.
Yeah, I didn't get into Metal very well.
I just got it because it's Capullo, But this is what I have in the long box next to me, though. I gotta actually. Apparently, these are all untaped, and I gotta really go through these. I didn't know I had a whole long box of untaped stuff. Like I think this is Bacalo's Deadpool.
I went to.
What you got, man? Yeah.
I went to Goodwill and found a lot of like bags with some comics from 1986.
Nice.
This is one of the ones in there.
Make them bigger.
Let me begin you. I'll just press the wrong button. 1 second.
The Warlord from DC.
Ooh,
nice.
Wow.
I've got a whole collection of Dreadstar in here. I don't know if you all know that or familiar.
Yeah, dude, I know. I've heard of Dreadstar.
I don't, but welcome back, Alex. Woohoo!
But dude, like I got a killer buy on a stack that thick. 1986 comics. So I went online to see what their worth was. Like I got the new Universe series and stuff. I mean, I got a bunch of them in there. Micronauts, I don't know.
Oh, dude, you got is it by Kelly Jones?
You know more than I would. Have open up the page or cover and find out.
Yeah, open up the cover and find out.
It's awesome.
I don't see Jones on there. Bill Mantlo, Butch Geese, Kelly Jones, Sam Grainer, Rick Parker, Bob Sharon, Ralph Macchio, Jim Shooter. But yeah,
some good names in there though, man.
Underworld, the Spectre.
Ooh, the Spectre.
Ooh.
No, I don't know. It felt like I got a good bag on this, and I was like,
well, I love stuff like that because even if it's not like this is worth like $80, I got it doesn't matter because the insides are dope. You're looking at some old school quality artwork.
The smell. This is 1986 comics.
Yeah, man. Dude.
Smelling that like Snoop on a bag of Kush, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like I'll have somebody over, I'll be on the stream, like, oh yeah, people just kind of laugh. I'm like, it's true, man. You get that aroma.
If I can pack those books with the books that get shipped to me, so the smell kind of bleeds off on them.
Look, that old book smell.
My dad gave me a long time ago when I had my comic shop. He gave me all of his old comics, which were little digest-sized Western books, Wild West stuff.
Oh yeah,
and I've still got them somewhere in a bag, so I've got to pull them out and actually have a look and read them and such. They're all black and white, little digest stuff, but yeah, what a crazy set of comics now.
That's smelling a little musty, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Get some manscaped in your life. No.
What's in here? Oh, I should pull out a random
No,
book.
it's
I don't know what this is. Can't see.
random.
I don't even know what it is. Oh, this is an old. Is this Tribe? Oh, it's Tribe from Image. Dude, that series did not do very well at all. Yeah, it's Tribe.
No,
Image.
Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Let me big you. Sorry.
You don't really have to, but yeah, this dude like number one came, but is when Image was really, really huge already, so they massively printed them. And since there was like when people were into the bubble at that time frame, so they didn't really collect it for the story or artwork anymore. They were more like, oh, this is going to be worth a lot of money one day. But there's so many of them out there that these are worth like 20 cents. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But the artwork is actually pretty dope in these, at least in the covers anyway too. But it's like it's weird. It's not like I don't know. I really like these interiors. But it's not a superly huge, well-known Image property, you know.
There's just a lot of them.
There's just an insane amount of these books out there, dude. It's like crazy. You can, like I said, you go anywhere and you can find them.
Is Wally's comic from CG Scotland? Wally's?
What?
Wally's? It's Wally's comic. I don't know what that is. Okay. I rub my nuts on all those comics. You're welcome.
That's what the musty comment was about.
Oh, goodness.
Hear this.
Those are awesome predated comic books. Yes.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, that's it. You're finding old stuff. Inkspots was, he's way late at the moment, being unable to see or do any work. He was putting out a request for things to read, and my request for him to watch was now I've forgotten the name of it. It's like my favorite comic book series, and I've just all of a sudden my brain is just gone. No, you've forgotten. Rising Stars, which is by Michael Straczynski. I think I can't. Yeah, who did Babylon 5, I believe. He did this series, superhero-ish, where all these kids got superpowers when they were conceived. So, and when they grew up, when they turned about 5 or 6, they started to develop the powers, and they all got put together. And so, it's really interesting. Then, what kicks off the whole series is that the one who's indestructible was murdered, and like they start investigating, going, how did he die, and then others start dying. It was a really good series. So
my mom just smoked when she was pregnant with me. I'm just kidding, Mom. I love you. You never smoked a drink.
50 Shades of Grey is some person. No. Alex loved Babylon 5. So, yes. Hoggy's favorite comics series. Oh, you mean Mom? No. It's such a bad story that was. And he's Dark Gift. Well, hello, Dark Gift.
What's up, Dark Gift?
I think I've talked to Dark Gift doing an open mic this week, so let's do some singing on. Now you've been on open mic a couple of times, haven't you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have fun on those. You know, when I do Creed, I have my most fun.
Yeah, nice. So I think we're going to have another one this week, so which I'm very excited for. So
sweet.
Sweet. I actually have never seen Babylon 5. I've been told about it, and I tried to sit down to watch it with Mrs. one time, and I think we just couldn't get into it at that point. But we're halfway through Deep Space Nine, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and it's the last thing that we need to watch. We've watched original series, we've watched Enterprise, we've watched all of Next Gen, all of Voyager. So Deep Space Nine is the last thing that. Sorry,
I met Neelix at a convention when I was like 12. The cook from Voyager.
Yeah.
the thing was, I was like 12. My parents took me to this thing thinking I'd have a blast, but I wanted to go to a Star Wars convention, not a Star Trek convention. At 12 years old, I went there dressed as Han Solo and did a Chewbacca impression during their costume contest. I'm 12 years old and trolling a bunch of Trekkies. I loved it.
Miles Morales. I like both Star Trek and Star Wars, so
yeah. I'm both. I like a lot of Trek too, man.
Yeah, but my wife has been really enjoying them with me, so we've nearly watched everything. So Babylon 5, or there's another one that people talk about that's kind of made in the same era. Farscape.
Yeah, Farscape. I've been hurt. Yes, people were telling me to watch it this week while I've been on the shows.
And look, Deep Space Nine is really good too. And here's KSS saying Babylon 5 is better. So, like, the last season or two of Deep Space Nine, we're up to like season 5. It's been fantastic. So, like, really, really interesting, in-depth stuff. So it's been really good. Deep Throat 9 star. Nice. How long was the line to Neelix from?
It was pretty long. I mean, just as much as it was for.
I think he's the most hated character in all of Star. So,
that's why he was in Louisville, Kentucky, at a Holiday Inn. Like, that's where it was at. It wasn't at like some civic center or something. It was in the Holiday Inn. Like, that's where, across the street from Shoney's, man.
So Alex says Farscape was good, but zany, and KSS is saying is excellent. So, now we did watch, on the theme of all the starfaring stuff. We did watch the one where, oh goodness, where they were trying to find Earth. Yeah, the nylons with the nylons or whatever.
The Scientology show.
No, it was Scientology, was it? With the
Battlefield Earth.
Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica. That's what it was. Yeah.
Battlestar Galactica. And not the old one, the newest series that was made 20 odd years ago. Watched all of that and really enjoyed it. It did get a bit at the end, like the last season or so was a bit weird. But in general, it was pretty good. So I didn't mind it. Yeah. Lex, I think that show was made in Australia. Oh, which one? Which one was made in Australia? Farscape. Last season budget was very low. Deep Space Nine gets better after Avery Brooks started playing Cisco like Hawk from Spencer for Hire. Yeah, he I know when Worf come into it too. So Worf joined the crew, and I love Worf. He's one of my favorite characters. So it really picked up with the story. So they've done really well. You bet your shiny blue butt. I like Farscape. I bet
shiny. Was Bender
shiny
here?
Blue butt. Battlestar Galactica is pretty good. Battlefield Earth was fun but creative. I mean, you mean Battlestar Galactica? Battlefield Earth was that terrible. Yeah,
Battlefield Earth
Scientology movie. Yeah,
John Travolta in it.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah. The Cylon.
Hubbard.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Lex. Oh, Lex is Lex is a show. I thought you were talking.
Oh, this is.
I don't know Lex. I've never seen that one. So, Farscape is classified as an American-Australian sci-fi series. It was filmed in Australia. There you go. Fantastic. There's a link for Lex. Okay, what do you got? What do you got for us? Let's get back. We'll get it back to comics.
I got you some OG, yo. Y'all think you think Frog G's dope?
Oh, I saw the T. Oh, nice.
Yeah, boy.
Never knew he played Thor.
Yeah, dude.
That is ridiculous.
OG, yo.
Fuck Chris Hemsworth.
That's right, man.
Oh my god, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
What? So did Thor get
Frog G's Thor all the time, man. He works so hard.
Loki turned him into a frog. Yeah. This is the Walter Simonson one, dude.
I've seen that spell in Final Fantasy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, dude. That's why I found Tribe, because this is apparently my Thor long box. That's what I started off with was Thor. Like here's one. I don't even know. This might be worth a bit because this is one of the. It's got Beta Ray Bill in it. So this is. I think it takes place. Yeah, it's just after. I have his first appearance too, but I pulled this one up. But I think this is like after that.
Wow.
Did you see Gatorade Bill?
Yeah, he's an alien. He's a Beta Ray Bill.
Oh, Beta Ray. I thought you said Gatorade. I'm like, what?
Beta. He might as well be, but Beta is in beta testing. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
He's an alien from another planet, and he was worthy to wield Mjolnir.
Classics.
But he never called himself Thor, so because he was Beta Ray.
Silver didn't. He goes, Frog G is Thor. Holy moly!
Yeah, dude.
He's Thor all the time. He works so hard, dropping.
He works so hard, man. Throwing them links.
Does.
We got to give him a hammer now, Ink. We have to give Frog G a hammer. And the funny thing, this was just in a regular. I didn't board it. Apparently, I have a lot of work to do still. Hockey, remember I would bag and board during our streams?
Yes.
I got a whole.
Apparently,
I got a lot of my Thor books aren't bagged and boarded. I don't know why.
Oh, that's right. A lot of people do these bag and boarding like parties on stream, don't they?
I don't really have a party about it, but I've been rebagging and boarding because
I have to have.
You should do it every few years. Yeah, you should do it every few years because
I don't think I've ever done it.
I'm trying to find the old.
I'm naughty. I say I'm not really a collector. I just want I can see the artwork and I can see the story in a collector book. So like in a trade paper, I'm happy for that. So that's all I need.
Here you go.
I'm not there to make money or collect. Terminator.
Terminator.
This is one of the original Terminators from Now Comics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty dope. And then I got the Dark Horse one too here somewhere. I was looking for my old.
Never heard of Now.
Yeah, Now Comics is pretty old. Like I don't think they're around anymore. I lost a lot of my Thor books though because 20 years ago, I gave them to somebody to put on eBay, and so he sold a few. So regrettably, I lost. Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the other Terminator one. I think this one's Dark Horse though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thick cover.
Yeah, dude, it's dope, man.
Dark Horse does a lot of TV movie stuff. I've found, like they did Firefly stuff. They've done Star Wars. Or they used to do Star Wars. Nearly everything was Dark Horse when it was themed from a TV show or movie. So it's I don't know if they're still like that anymore. I haven't seen many Dark Horse things these days, so I don't follow it.
So like you don't want the tape is so warped. This Thor 194. That's pretty old.
Look at these. This is such.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look how yellow that is. All that oxidization.
Yeah.
What year is that? Did that come out?
I don't know.
Single tone. That's like the 70s or something, is it?
20 cents.
Jesus Christ. 60s or 70s, that one. Goodness.
Yeah. Dope.
Nope.
I love it.
That's
I love that old school stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have any real platformer rules back then, man. They were just winging it almost, especially in those really early days.
There's rules?
Apparently, there are now.
Yeah.
Well, where are they written?
They were written in the SJW handbook.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're not in that club.
Yeah.
we're not in that one.
No, we're not. Your characters have to be male and female at the same time. You have to have the shave down the side of all the women, so to speak.
Don't tell Joe at Star Circuit. Don't tell him that.
Dude, I've been trying to rebuy these. I'm a huge Chris Bacalo fan, and this was his run on Cliffhanger. He did a book called Steampunk. Dude, this book is sick. Dude, Chris Bacalo is I love his stuff, man. Do you know who Christopher John is in CG? But he kind of has a Bacalo influence on him, or in his style. But yeah, Chris Bacalo is.
You making that big?
I'm trying to get it so you can actually see it. But hold on, let me get to the first page. Sometimes those are bangers. That one's not. Come on, where are you?
Okay.
Nice.
Right. Yeah.
Dude, I love Bacalo's stuff, man. I don't know if it's Bacalo or Bacalo. There you go.
Love comics.
Love comics. Yeah. I've been trying to find another one of
barcode.
Yeah. I'll scan that barcode.
I'm trying to find the run of Steampunk because I only have 2 issues now. But I lost 3 apparently. But yeah. Lost quite a few of them. I don't know where they are.
That's awesome. Oh. No, that's God, you got a collection. I'll tell you.
These are just the ones that are in this long box under my desk, Hockey.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
This is when I had them alphabetized. There's some Suicide Squads.
I can't show you. It's hard to get to the. I got too many board games in the road, so.
It's a Jim Lee Suicide Squad. I want to get 2 out of order.
But I end up getting these series of DC stuff that they're all hardbound, like and on the spines is it's kind of that famous Alex Ross picture where he's got Batman in the middle and Superman and Wonder Woman sort of all in a line. So the spines make up. This looks like it's Shazam or Captain Marvel on the spine of that one. But they're all collected books that I was getting sent to me for longest time. And I've hardly read any of them. They said my son's read more than I have. So I've got plenty of stuff to read, like Outlaws, but I just haven't gotten around to reading them. So heaps of stuff to read.
See, gotta rebag and board these, man.
Wow, bagging and board.
I mean, granted, it's not in the best condition anyway. There you go.
Oh, Swamp Thing.
Dude, Bernie Wrightson, man. Oh, you can't go wrong with Bernie Wrightson. Bernie Wrightson's so good.
Nice.
Yeah, if you can still get it. You can get his book Monsters online on Amazon. But Wrightson's dope, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is when
easiest character to draw too, because of all the bits on him. So
foliage.
Yeah,
he's fun, man. He's fun to draw. If you could draw, well, dude, Jeremy, you should be good at that. Foliage and vines and stuff, man.
I've done a Uzi's horror character for a book early on when I was in here. It was Tales of Zero. I don't know if that's ever coming out. It was one of those campaigns. Not a lot of people knew who it was, and it was my first job. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do your creature, which is like the Thing, just some Uzi crazy amalgamation. But it looked a lot like a Swamp Thing type character.
Nice.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I say you'd be really good at that because your stuff. you're used to drawing that kind of nature stuff anyway.
Yeah.
That's
Where tobacco got spit in my sketchbook. Yeah. If it wasn't good. Yeah.
If it wasn't good.
Oh, you couldn't get away with abstract stuff in Kentucky. You couldn't. Everyone's so matter of fact and stuff. They what the heck is that? I could paint that. That's what they would say in like restaurants. You see abstract art on the wall, be like, and no, you know what? He probably makes more money than I do, and I could throw paint at the canvas. You know, you couldn't get away with it. So yeah, if I tried to be weird or experimental.
Yeah, I've never understood abstract art, I must say. I don't get it.
Can get some of it.
Yeah.
But very little of it. But yeah. I get like the importance of technique and $1,000 material costs. Like that's when you see those canvases that are just a solid color, the reason it's so much is because of the paint on it. It doesn't really like it's not nothing special.
It's not because of what the artist did to it. Yeah.
Right.
I just
here's a
Jackson
Superman.
Pollock was crazy.
I'm not a fan, but I'm not a fan of Pollock, but I can respect what he started.
Yeah.
All right, so you have.
Oh yeah.
No, this is
New 52.
Oh, look at how light that is, guys.
Oh,
yeah, this is the line work for it, man. The pencils.
Gnarly.
that's cool.
Yeah,
That is cool.
it's pretty dope, dude. I don't even know when I picked this up, but
That's a sick version of that.
Yeah, definitely. I've been wanting to get a few books that the penciled stuff that they've released for a while. So
yeah, I got to keep this out. I want to look at that.
Didn't smell as
I
good,
haven't,
did it?
Really?
He sniffed it, man. Yeah.
I got to keep that one on. I'm gonna look at that.
Yeah, but no, that a great learning tool. So
I just like looking. Yeah, I'm a blueprint kind of guy. I like looking at the blueprints under drawings and all that other stuff. You know.
yeah, the bits how it gets made.
Yeah,
so, that's why the DVDs did so well.
I love
back
special
in the
features.
days that they used to put the special features on how things were made, and it kind of shot off. So it's the same type of thing. We get to see behind the scenes. How was this created? And so it gets your creative juices going a bit, and you get to see and think and just go, oh, I could do that.
This might be
well, you think that you can. Sometimes
it's inspiring. Yeah, it's like watching Bob Ross. You're like, hey, I could do that.
Yeah, that's simple. He just does it,
and then you try to do it, and you're like, I can't do this.
Oh, yeah, right.
But you're one step closer than you were before you tried.
So this is the oldest Thor comic I think I have right now. It even starts off because he first appeared in Journey into Mystery. So it starts off Journey into Mystery with Thor. So I think it's 112. I think it's the first appearance of the Absorbing Man. So yeah, so this is I think this is the oldest Thor book I have. It's not in great condition either, but it's still pretty cool though. You know, Jack Kirby.
Yeah.
Long, dude. 12 cents. 12 cents. Yeah, it's pretty dope, dude. Yeah, that was the first thing I ever got as a kid was a Thor comic. So I kind of started collecting them. Yeah. I gotta pull this crap away.
Yeah.
This was all organized too. Now it's not organized anymore.
Thanks for the show and tell.
Thanks for the shit. Plenty more in here, dude. I might as well just unorganize this whole long box.
That's fantastic.
That's what I feel like when I'm showing things off here. I got to go put them all back after those are done. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
It was like that was fun. Yeah.
I picked up. I'm going to show this. I picked up this thing at Aldi the other day. So let me just switch my camera around.
Sometimes you got comics there, man.
So yeah, this is kind of weird. So let me begin. It's one of these, I don't know if you've seen these type of things with usually you see pencil ones and all such. So I picked up this on Comic Book Art, which come with some pens and pencils and a little book. I'll show you the book in a moment, but it did come with a little sketch pad. The sketch pad was, which I didn't bring out. It's about the same size. It's like A5 size. It's not very big, digest kind of size. But it had all the panels in it already, so it wasn't a blank sketch pad in the fact that it had all these weird panels. I just going, that's kind of weird. So yeah, it's got It's come with this
sticker bubbles.
So cool,
yeah, no.
Heck yeah!
I thought, how weird is that? And then just some like cheap textures that
Hockey. Make a comic with this and Indiegogo it.
So yeah, imagine a whole comic book colored with just these several colors.
Go with it.
Oh, that'd be great.
A pen and a bigger, thicker pen, so big black pen to do heavy ones. And I thought, oh my god, this is and then use all these stickers.
Oh, it'd be so good, dude, if you made a whole book from that.
Who would be interested in that? Who wants a comic with all these stickers? Let's say Eric Weathers needs to look out with those lettering bubbles. Exactly.
Look out, Eric Weathers! Hockey's
That's it, Eric.
coming at you.
You're going down.
It's hilarious.
So yeah, it's kind of funny. So I got it. It was only like $10 or $15 or something. I thought that's not too bad. I'll give it a go.
That's
it's not really that
$2,000 on Indiegogo if you made a comic.
Yeah, just make it a flexible goal at 500. You'll do just fine.
Yeah, exactly. So the book itself, this comic book art. Look how thin that is. Like I'm going, what information are you going to get out of this book? Not much. Let's just say that. So you have an introduction about comics and what comic art is. You've got a couple of pages on tools, and like a couple of technique ideas, but I don't really talk about anything. It just says, this is what this is, and that's it. Look, cross hatching, yay. Colors, yay. And then, look, writing a story. Look, this is it. 2 pages on writing a story.
That's all you need.
That's it.
Well, I mean,
that's
hashtag just a writer. You know what I mean?
Some information on drawing your character with proportions. Nothing else. That's it. That's your proportions. So
that's all you need. Yeah, you're good.
But then straight into dynamic poses. So which is,
throw them in the deep end.
That's right.
Yes.
Learn how to swim, buddy.
Look, that you've got your Loomis head, so that's okay. It doesn't break the Loomis head down very much. So start with this complicated shape, and then put some eyes and hair on it, and then you got it.
You got it.
Right, you're good.
Easy. Even this, like, eyes. I'll just get rid of that Eric Weathers thing. So, straight into, this is an eye. Okay, awesome.
Not a winking eye, not a squinting eye, not a closed eye, just the
eyes and noses. Yeah. And now we start to finalize it and put it all together. So layouts.
Wow, making comics is easy.
I know.
Wow, look at this.
Look at that. Look, simple stuff.
I should have done this.
I paid a lot of money for going to college at SCAD.
Yeah, dude, what were we thinking?
$10 for this kid.
Less than that.
You just needed this. That's it. You don't need anything else. Oh, look, it does talk about digital inking. So, yay.
Does it come with Photoshop? That's a deal if it is, just for that.
Look, we only have 3 uses of the color wheel. So we have complementary, and analogous, and monochromatic. So that's the only things you need. Yep.
Why do I have ink spots?
Exactly.
Wow, this is easy.
So, and then it's simple stuff. Making comics
using
is super
different
easy.
color palette.
You only need 3 fonts. So 3 different font styles.
Please tell me
then,
one of them is Comic Sans.
Yeah. No, none's Comic Sans, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a disappointing.
It is a disappointment. So lettering, and yeah, that's it. And then we talk about the artists. So Emmerich.
Oh, this
Birdie,
is the guy who's responsible for this.
This is the guy who's responsible for my expensive education.
So, now Emmerich Bird, like he probably didn't get much chance. He just gone, you've got 48 pages to put as much information in as possible. And he's gone, that's like 3,000 pages to do all this. So he did his best. So I like, it's not really his fault. He did his best.
Yes, it is.
But
that's not his real picture if he's smart.
It's a stock photo.
Looks like one of those milk carton kids.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what's that thing? Faces that don't exist. So yeah, unfortunately,
you can only do with what you're given.
Yeah, of course.
There's just no information here to get anyone really anywhere. You could look at this and going, okay, that's proportion. How do I get to that? Like, yeah, sure, you can just copy that, but once you get from there, it's hard to go from there to this to get into different shapes or
in the foreshortening. That's hard for a lot of people to wrap their head around sometimes, and look at that pose down at the bottom corner right there. Like, if you weren't told about foreshortening, that wouldn't make sense to how to draw in the first place, on your first attempt.
So drawing hands and feet, they're as complicated as they are to draw as drawing faces. So it just jumps too many things. You're not really learning any fundamentals that really help you out. So I just feel like there's a lot of stuff that they just missed, and
I hope he gets a percentage.
Trying to squeeze them out. So anyway, it was an interesting buy. So I can really see. So unfortunately, I can't recommend this one if anyone does see it. So
I'd like to see a book made with it.
Yeah. I'll try. Maybe I'll give it a go. I'll see if I can.
You inspired me to head up to Michael's and see what I can find.
You can find that's where I get my Dr. P.H. Martin India. That's about it.
Yeah, 7 colors. I got 7 colors to work with, and we'll see how we go from there. So.
Use that color wheel, man. That color wheel will show one of those color schemes they were telling you. You can.
Yeah.
Priceless, says Frog G. It's when you buy original artwork and word balloon stickers peel off. Yeah. Looks like Christopher Hart. No, Christopher Hart's, at least he goes into a little bit more. So I do follow Christopher Hart on YouTube, and a lot of his stuff he puts up is just cartoony, so he doesn't go into much details in that. But I used to have a few Christopher Hart books, so he wasn't too bad. So just draws a couple of circles, and bam, you've got fucking Spider-Man. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's slightly less information than how to draw comics the Marvel way. That's true. But I do like how to draw comics the Marvel way. But you're right. It jumps over a lot of stuff as well. So you got to sort of fill in the blanks. Find this guy and interview him. It could be interesting. So is that Bancroft?
Oh, is that Bancroft?
I told you the picture wasn't the real guy.
He's in disguise.
That one takes several years learning to draw people, then a couple more years, and exactly. In
between the page turns. Yeah.
Of all the wizards on how to draw books, I had a few of them too. I love the how to draw. Again, though, it was so the wizards stuff. It was usually 2 to 4 pages that this person was
Very
trying
short.
to give you information. So it actually was a little jaded in that regards. And then you had, 40 different artists saying this is how you draw,
Well,
how you draw this thing or whatever. So great learning from a whole bunch of different people. I think that's important.
Well, there's a reason why it was called basic training. It's because it's just basic. It's the utter basics of it.
So,
you kind of had to go from there.
Yeah, exactly. Like trying to get someone to draw a human figure when they don't know how to draw. Yeah, no. So, unless you're good at copying, it's like, basically a photocopier, you're not going to learn too much. So, yeah.
Even photocopy, you're not going to learn much except for your alignments and relation, distance stuff. That's about all you're going to get out of that.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to understand there's a lot more to it. Mm-hmm. Which, once you start going down that road, you learn. You learn how to put these blocks in. Basically drawing your blocks and then shaping them and all that type of stuff.
I go fancy. I use negative space to cut a lot of those shapes too. Play with the arrangement of your negative space balance.
Yeah.
Kind of get your positives. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm not that smart enough to be able to use negative space yet.
It's doing the maze backwards. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's true. So it's kind of crazy that. So I won't recommend that book for anyone, but I could be tempted to try a challenge to see if I can get a few pages done with that. It's interesting. So, but I do love art books. I do love how to draw stuff. All of them. You get
one.
You might get a bunch of information from one thing that you just that will make sense. Like there's been a few things where I've had, and I'm just going, I really don't understand this concept. You go to another book and they explain it a little differently, and you just go, oh, right. Then you can go back to the first one and then sort of move on a bit. So I kind of like that. So
you don't have to make me big at all, but this was part of Free Comic Book Day, so it's Suicide Squad. What I liked is they give you a little space for a remark, so you can like doodle your own sketch there and sell it off if you're like famous, or have somebody draw something for you and if they're famous.
Cool. At least I got some markers. That is correct. Yeah. So I got one of those fancy rotating color wheels. I haven't got one of those, but I've seen them. I thought that'd be great. So but I've got a few art books that I've collected over the times, but which are good.
That thing could be cool for your young kids or your nieces or nephews or something. Be like, oh, Uncle Hockey does comics. I want to do comics too. Here you go. Try it out. Let's see what you got. And they're going, I have to YouTube half of this in between pages.
Yeah. Dude, that's what I tell everybody.
I'd want to
YouTube.
Well, that's the thing. If I was to give this as a gift, I probably would go through it and then have to mark things, just going, if you want to learn more about this, go to this, this.
It's not a bad idea, yeah.
Yeah. So, you want you need your fundamentals. Before you start drawing this, you need how to draw blocks, circles, and squares. Yeah, so go there, look at how to draw a square and a circle, then how to draw a square and circle in perspective, and now you can start to piece together a person. So all that stuff. Jumping straight into all the other stuff, no, it just doesn't make any sense. And you learn that as you just you fumble along long enough, and you're just going, oh, damn it, yeah, I can see where all this actually is important now. So, but no, it's all good. It's all good. So it wasn't expensive. They had a bunch of others too, so I see them every now and then. So there's one where drawing like animals or faces, and it comes with a set of pencils. There was a calligraphy one. It came with a calligraphy pen. So you got a lot of. They come out with these things that really it's just trying to entice you. It gives you the basics. You can just go, oh yeah, right, yeah, I can give that a go. So I think I've got one here on drawing dogs.
Like dogs. Yeah, I like dykes.
Those little things,
like
they
that.
gave me a lot of good tips growing up. I mean, family members and friends would buy stuff for me when I would stuff like that. And I learned little things from them. Not the whole book teaches me, but just like little tidbits, maybe the way he explained it. Yeah, this would be a good one. Dogs and pets.
Yeah. So drawing. So this is another one that I picked up a little while ago. So, whereas this one actually isn't too bad because it does, it gives you ideas on drawing fur and things like that. So that's actually isn't too bad. Erasing, drawing with an eraser.
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
Yep.
And drawing different types of fur. So it's actually delving into a little bit more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you actually get to a photo,
That's pretty good actually.
So this is just getting the understanding first,
Mm-hmm.
but when you actually get into it, like different techniques, what a great idea. And then here's a photo of a dog. It's breaking it down into like the rough shapes, circles. A little bit too much detail, I think, in some of this, especially if you're a beginner. But you're getting that general concept, putting that down, refining it a little bit, erasing some of the circles, start putting in your fur, and just so it's better in that regards is that you're actually kind of learning certain things. So yeah, so it's not too bad, this one. So yeah, as it goes on, like you can see here that they've sort of jumped straight into a more refined thing because they're trying to teach you something different there. So achieving likeness. So yeah, it's not too bad. So stuff like this, and you can learn. Even though it's animals, you can learn other things using stuff like this. So.
The eyes in that look great, even if you're trying to practice eyeballs for anything. Like the eyes in that book right there, those looked great.
Yeah. There was some really good ones.
Yeah, a little bit before that, they were breaking them down, and it was like I think the page before that, or no, before the ears. I'm sorry. There they are.
Yeah, look at that.
Those look great, and those noses look excellent too. If you just took a day to do those exercises,
yeah, you just do that, and you'll learn a lot. So just it's this one wasn't too bad. So it's and I got this for my daughter because she does like to draw, but she doesn't have the patience. She's only 9, but she doesn't have patience. So sitting down to do this.
I didn't either.
She loses patience after like 10, 20 minutes. So, whereas to draw something like this on the cover, to me, I'm sitting down for 4 hours to draw.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I didn't mean this to become an educational
how
thing,
dare you?
but I do like to share. Change my.
How dare you do what you want with your channel?
It's all what
some person says you might like Mark Kestler's Drawing Squad. It's based off an old PBS show that taught drawing. It's pretty good though. He made a adult version called Draw in 30 Days.
Heard of him.
I probably would. I do like stuff like that. So yeah. Frog G, that didn't even come with a dog. False advertising. Step 1, draw a circle. Step 2, the rest.
Draw the rest.
Yeah, I like those ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Step 1, draw a circle. Step 2, do some stuff. Step 3, profit. Fauci loses patience too, but different reasons.
It's not too soon for that. I think we're way far past that.
But as I say, I love all that type of stuff. And I picked up. Look, this is my show and tell turn, Jason. I'm doing my show and tell now. So
I can't find. I mean, these are all like I don't know. These are all like unbagged or untaped up books that apparently are like fairly recent, but just whatever's. Like a lot of them really are.
When I was growing up, the biggest toy and comic book thing that I got into was He-Man. Absolutely loved He-Man. Out of everything that I regret not having anymore is all my He-Man toys. But I managed to pick up this from the comic shop, which is it's the collection. Like, look how thick that bastard is. These are all the comics that came with the toys. And the little mini comics with the toys. So it came this. So you can see this wonderful artwork that's in it too, that they've done. So the early ones were these painted stories with some paintings to it. As it went on, they started to get into more the comic book style. So, and the different artists and that got into it. So, yeah, it's really impressive. All this stuff that they did. There's like so many things. So you can see the difference between them all. It's just so I've been like, I'm only at the start. I've only read a little bits of it, but really interesting to see this evolution of He-Man too, how they went. It's just crazy. Almost bisexual lighting going on in here. So
yeah.
Ooh, yes,
maybe not the greatest artwork, but yeah. So, but no, it's just really interesting to see. No one puts comics in with toys. How cool was that? So,
they do now.
I remember. Yeah. Oh, look, we even got Princess of Power.
Oh no.
So, yeah. So yeah, we got. So yeah, really, really good. So I'm slowly getting through that. I got it for He-Man, but also just for the artwork. I wanted to see all this old artwork that they used back in the 80s, early 80s, that they did that too. So He-Man.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
What's in this?
What we got? Stuart says, imagine if Vizetta and Baski had done He-Man. Bakshi.
Yeah, Ralph Bakshi.
Yeah, that they would have been fantastic. Like, I don't know Bakshi. I can't think of artwork for Zeta. Gosh, can you imagine for Zeta He-Man?
Bakshi,
holy smokes!
Actually, was the rotoscope cartoon artist that did the Lord of the Rings cartoon movie. He also did like Fritz the Cat, Heavy Traffic, a lot of those like more adult cartoon type stuff. But yeah, he also did Fire and Ice. That was for Zeta.
Fire and Ice.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, that would have been amazing stuff. I see some good artwork pop up on Twitter that people share of He-Man, and really good paintings, artworks that they do. So
yeah, I'm gonna look at this. I'm not gonna open.
Still waiting on my Fragger. Still waiting on my my He-Man piece from you. So
he hasn't totally forgotten, but this is a variant cover of Batman the Max. This is done by Jonathan Wayshak.
Oh, this is your artist of inspiration.
Yeah, dude, Wayshak is one of my favorites. Look at that.
Gnarly.
Dude, Wayshak's a beast, dude. But here's the thing. All right, here's that. Now, as you can tell, he's influenced by Sam Keith.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and the funny thing is that they're actually, like, I guess you can call them their friends, and they actually have, like, they've been working on this thing called When Chickens Revolt together. So, like, Wayshak will draw a page, and then Sam Keith will draw a page, and like there's no script, so they just go back and forth.
Cool.
We've been working on that for a while, but yeah, dude, this is the Batman the Max miniseries.
It's true, Richard. Richard, I still haven't done the your logo. I will. Christmas present. So.
Some random books in here. I got a Silver Surfer.
The thing is, Craig has already drawn the He-Man stuff. He's just got to send it.
Just got to send it.
Everyone paid for him to send it to me, and he hasn't done it yet. That was 2 years ago. So.
Apparently, these are all
a year and a half ago. So.
I think I have a couple of these ones.
But I did read that series that he drew too, and it was pretty good. So
there's a classic.
Oh, what's that one? Oh, yeah. Uncanny X-Men.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a lot of Uncannies in here. There's this one here I think is Silvestri, I believe. Like one of Silvestri's first ones. Or Jim Lee, one of the two. I can't remember which one. But their styles were very...
Checkpoint says lost in the move and flood. He didn't lose the money for it, though.
he had a... Oh, this I think is... I got two of these.
I'm picking on Fragger. He's fine. He'll get this.
I think this is... So, like I said, Jim Lee and Silvestri, when they started off, they were very similar. Yeah. Like I got two of these. There's another.
Yeah, their art style is very similar. So
yeah, here's one that.
What is that? Obnoxio?
The clown? Obnoxio the clown?
Yeah, versus the X-Men.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. That's ridiculous.
Look at this. You got some Dale Keown.
All of the mutants. Good old days.
Some Dale
Keown.
Wow.
That.
Jeez.
Yeah. Some dope stuff here.
Which has original X-Men 69.
Nice. Yeah, this apparently is a long box filled with just random kind of stuff. Slightly old. Some of it.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Like I said, I don't know. There you go. There's the classic. You know, that foil green. So shiny.
Shiny.
Another Keown piece. Yeah. Look at that. I don't know what's in this long box.
There's so much. So many things you've got.
Well, I mean, dude, these are I got mine and oh, that's dope. Sorry, it's Sam Keith, dude. I can't. Look at that. That's so good.
Wow.
Cable, yeah, I got. That's what I'm looking at right now. Is my X-Men Cable that I had in this little badge.
Yeah, show Zayds.
Yeah.
I just have the old 1997 like Marvel comic Cable.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, he's got an X-Men. I got an X-Men somewhere. I was like,
I got it.
Cable.
I got it. I don't know if
T.
Bear did that one or not, but
I don't think I've got anything. I don't have anything Marvel.
So. Well, dude, I got mine and my brother's stuff here, so I got a lot of history here, man. I mean, and the funny thing is, I don't have as many as a lot of other people do. Luke's got more than I do. Is this the one where Captain America's a wolf? Can't see.
Yeah, Silver says it's a long box. Must be the stuff Wally collected. So you got very similar stuff to Silver.
Yeah, I mean, well, if you started collecting in the late '80s, early '90s, I mean, this is the kind of stuff you'll have.
This says Richard he's on the money here. So it's hard to get comics back then for us. Had to deal with a lot of Australian reprints. Yeah, so we kind of struggled over here getting comics.
Yeah, but those Australian reprints over here might be actually worth a bit of penny, you know, because they're kind of odd. They're not something that we got. Like, dude, I don't collect Iron Man. I have an Iron Man book. Like, I don't know how I got it. So,
yeah. I did. So I had them somewhere. I'll have to dig them out for next time. But when X-Files was on TV, they were doing comic books of those too, and I think I've got the first 30 issues of the X-Men comic books. So
this is the first appearance.
Look at this, Melon.
Yeah, this is the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. Yeah, this is Walter Simonson. This one's worth a lot of money, actually, because there's still rumors that he's going to be in a movie or get a mini series or something. So,
yeah,
because he's a fan favorite with Thor collectors. And if you watch Ragnarok, or not Ragnarok, Ragnarok, the one where he goes to the planet. There's on the building, you could see Beta Ray Bill's face on the building of the guy that Jeff Goldblum plays, his building. Beta Ray Bill's face is
on right, yeah.
I love how he was cracking the T on the logo. Like,
dude.
Over, I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Simonson is a beast, man. He was one of my early inspirations growing up. Is that out of a bag? You better. There's a book that's
they actually had a statue of Beta Ray Bill in Thor. It was Ragnarok. Yeah, Thor
Ragnarok. He's on the building. Yeah, as a statue.
Yeah. The statue. In the background.
Dude, where are these at?
Apparently, I missed homage.
Oh, this is
Bill.
I think this is one of the Kuberts. I don't know which one, Andy or Adam. It's a really dope cover, though. I like Cap on it. I just think he looks cool.
It's raining.
It's raining. For some reason, I don't know why there's no bag and board for that one. Apparently, a lot of these hockey, I missed some.
I guess he isn't female enough.
What the crap? Why
Andy
have these
says
bag and boarded? Thank you, Checkpoint. Look at these. You want a bag and board hockey? What's wrong with me?
We need a new bag and board stream. So
we do, because look at there's this is a Jim Lee X-Men. You don't.
I won't be doing anything.
He's got one shot.
I won't be bagging anything or boarding anything. But anyway, the thought's there.
I don't know. It's to me. I like doing it because
mine across the room. I go. Can I get it in that slot? No. Oh well.
I like doing it because stuff like this happens. I'm like, oh, I remember that, and it brings back memories, or something like, oh, I didn't know my brother bought this, or something like that. And it's just, I don't know. I like doing it. It's therapeutic,
Beta Ray Bill. There is actually pretty alpha. And then Rich Beta Ray Billy G, played by Sarah Jessica Parker.
It's good.
Yeah. Sarah Jessica Parker could play Beta Ray Bill. So.
This one's shiny. Ooh.
Shiny.
Special covers. These X-Men seem to be slightly together, at least.
That's awesome.
Oh, I love this Bacalo cover. This is sick.
Andy drew all these women with squinty eyes, says Checkpoint. So
yeah, he does.
That's called a fetish.
I ain't mad at it.
Well, there is that artist that basically just traced porn stars. So
yeah, it's an intense look, the blue steel.
It's an intense look like blue steel. He can only turn left.
Right.
These are newer books back here. What's this one, hockey? Yeah, these are all.
Sarah Jessica Parker doesn't need a horse mask.
Oh, jeez.
I've seen those YouTube videos in cringe compilation.
All you women need glasses, says. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, well, that is cool. That is cool. I might wrap it up in a moment.
No worries, man. I'm just
yeah, it's all good.
Showing off some crap.
But we'll shield some comics first. Let's let me get to.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
guys,
that's what I'm trying to.
This has just been fun hanging. I was just coming to hang, no big deal. I'm having kind of a big day of just kind of chilling out, and man, that was a big week for me. It's
nice to relax after like stuff like that.
But I will show my nefarious print that I got with my Mavericks package.
Dude, I haven't gotten my Mavericks yet, man.
Wait till you get this thing in there. Look at that.
Look at that.
Looks great.
Wait till you get it. The details are nuts. But it gave me a good idea about how my details are gonna go for my book, because my Beckon's gonna be smaller than this. It's gonna be at a current print size, or standard 6.5 by 10 size. But my crosshatch is so thin. I've been worried about when it gets shrunk down to that size, how much of it's going to go, how much of it's going to be viewable. And yeah, that gave me a good idea.
Nice. Yeah.
Might need to see as a magnifying glass with this book.
I get a little crazy with the crosshatching too.
Yeah.
I'll bring it up so people can at least see if people come back and watch this, and if they have, I'm pretty sure everyone here has already backed it anyway. So.
Right, and if I can, while you do have it up, I did just make an update before coming on the show. If you look at the perks and the numbers claimed, they're all been reset to 0 because they're new perks with adjusted shipping. You guys killed me on that first week. So they're all there. The same perks, they're just 0 claimed, but you guys killed it. So I have to make up a little bit this next week. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my campaign fluid with whatever circumstance happens.
Right. Yeah, we don't want you to get hit on that shipping because it's a pain, dude. Yeah.
I did. I did.
Your heart's in the right place, but this sadly is a financial thing. So
right. Yeah, I didn't lose out all the way, but I am trying to make that up. So tell your friends, tell your family. Got to make that up for these next couple weeks.
Yeah, so everybody,
we're doing all our best to try and make it cheaper shipping, especially in this direction.
Yeah.
And so we'll do our best to try and keep. But
I appreciate your services, Hockey. It's so amazing because I've been telling everyone I want to get his services just to make sure the security is there. I'm not even bugging about that price, just to make sure that all of them get over to upside down land without one floating off in the ocean somewhere.
Exactly.
Down land.
Yeah, that was.
Everybody go back to this book. It's great. I backed it.
But like these colors, the colors get me. I just love these colors that you used. So
thank you.
This.
It's soft where it needs to be. It's intense where it needs to be, but that glow kind of plays with it a lot too. So
now I actually have backed this, but I've split it with someone so we can afford so I could afford to get it. So
nice.
So we can.
This shows you how good it is. He didn't even back Frog G. So
I didn't. No.
And I'm his friend. That's how good this book is.
But then again, your shipping is 10 times the price of the book. So
no, it's not.
That was the killer for me. I was going,
it's more like
Jesus Christ, I gotta sell it.
And I'm handing him out for free, basically. I'm just joking.
So you back this and mine, you're going to balance it out. See how that works?
I did back. So I've gotten this edition with the 2 color prints. So
cool.
So Adam Kemper's going to take one print, and I'll take the other print. So
nice.
So yeah,
cool. Thank you, Hockey. And guys, the best deal is still that featured perk. Not because I stuck it up there; it's because it's still a good deal.
It is.
It's still 4 books. for that, and I just increased the shipping just a tad on it, just a tad.
Just to help cover it.
You gotta have shipping.
The way that fuel prices are going at the moment, everything's creeping up way too quickly. So, so fingers crossed that the prices come down, but I don't think anyone's going to change the prices too quickly. So, we'll do our best to try and make things cheaper for everyone.
And cheaper.
Hopefully, here in Australia and New Zealand soon, we'll might have more options for sellers to soon. Both Michael and I are Michael's doing something as well, but I am looking at trying to make it easier and cheaper for people. So yeah. But
thank you, Hockey.
So go check it out, everyone. So I'm not big on shilling. I'm not a shilling person, but I just wanted to.
Dude, again, you guys were on. I was watching. You say, hey, come on in. Yeah, it was fun.
Well,
this is fun.
Before we go,
for having me.
Here, check this. Look at that.
What do you?
Sick.
That's insane.
So good. Sam Keith is best.
That's it.
But this is that or Chick Sierra. Dope though, either way.
This is what happens when you drink your milk all the way into adulthood.
That's right. You get deliciousness like this, friend. Look at that.
You get strong skull.
Strong skull. Yeah, this is Keith.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It is sweet. Well, thanks everyone for joining today. I know it was a bit of an impromptu ad hoc, you could say, stream. Play on words. And thank you, Jason, and thank you, Jeremy, for joining me.
Thanks for having us, man.
Thank you.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, now I gotta clean all this crap up.
Yeah. So Jason's going to be streaming straight after this for a boarding and the bagging stream. So.
I got to find my bags and boards though. I don't know where they are. Oh, dude, why is this not in a bag and board? Why? It's like, I mean, I know it's not really worth $1,000, but it's still Jim Lee's X-Men #1. Whatever, Jason, you're an idiot. All right.
Rightio, everyone. Thank you again for joining, and we'll catch you. Next time. So, okay. Bye.
Later.